What's going on? It's Roger. I brought all these books and brochures and magazines up to my living room or kitchen, and so that we can get a more extended look at some of these things for F31 Club and Infinity M30s. This is partial. When I was helping with F31 Club, I bought a lot more literature. I also had the Haynes manual, and I gotta find out where if those are in Washington or if those are somewhere downstairs or somewhere around here. But I just packed a lot of stuff, and I know a lot of my stuff got separated, but it's possibly in Washington with my parents' house. I live in California, so the basic cheapo stuff would be the Chiltons and the Haynes manuals. These general Nissan Infinity repair manual. All those cars from 88 to 92. When I was getting stuff from Japan, I was able to pick up these two Nissan Leopard manuals. One for the Kuki, which is 98, and one for the Zenki, which was 86. And there's the headlights. I mean, these manuals are really in depth. Of course, with the Zenki, they had the digital dash, and it was a little bit different. The Kuki is kind of like the body that we got here in the States, but we had the Zenki dash with a analog gauge cluster instead of the heads up. So, I think when time comes and I have to scan all this for F31 Club, this might have to be taken apart. The other thing too is that, and there's, the FERT manual I don't have, but I wish I did. M30 service manual. As you can see, mine is beat up. Pages dirty from the late nights of going over this while working on it. Definitely a must-have. You have M30. Definite must-have. And we scanned this for F31 Club. At the time, JC had access to a scanner that could just zip through pages. Now that he doesn't work at that place anymore, I don't know how we're gonna scan all this. Okay, so anyways, moving along. Brochure, as you can see, to the regular size, this is slightly bigger. This brochure is just about the M30. It came in a folder with a Q45 and a G20 brochure as well. I just love that. Look at how brand new these cars look. Yeah, so there's that one. Here's another. Totally forgot about this till I popped it open, but yeah, it's the M30. You flip it, Q45. The power of nature is that. The exhilaration of driving an M30 isn't just from its power, but from power combined with agility, comfort, and control. I actually like this the center of it, where it's an M30 and the shadows of Q40, or reflection of the Q45, and then that's why you have to flip it for the Q45. The other one was this. I had a 1990 Infinity M30, so I bought this, and you can see how huge this is. This is, I don't know how I'm gonna scan this. if it needs to go up. But this is pretty, it says pretty big. I'll have to make comparisons to the service manual. Harness layout, interior, through the body, through the door, through the sunroof. I think this is the part that was kind of interesting. Yeah, that's a lot. And there's even more. Now, at the time, there was only very few magazines that would actually cover the M30. Obviously, everyone knows the project car because that's the one where this is the one where they built the M30. Which I might add that I'm glad to see that, you know, the M30 getting some love, because I remember when we first started F31 Club, it was like no one cared. No one cared about the M30. So it made me proud to be an owner of M30. And I can't find the other magazine that I had with Naoki's car, or what they call Drift Day. Also, I wanted to mention about this M30 wiring diagrams. There's also a couple of different huge ones like this. Like there's a body manual. And, can't remember the other one, but I have it up at my parents' place too. So there are quite a few M30 things, but it's just nostalgic to look at these things for me. You know, this was a, you know, 10, 11, 12 years ago when I got this stuff. I was like super excited, like, oh, I want to build my M30 to be a Leopard. And so, I mean, that was my goal with the M30, was to make it a Leopard. Anyways, a little bit more in depth. If I find the other stuff, or if I can get my hands on my other stuff, I also have the Nissan Fast system on CD somewhere, so I'm gonna search for that and do a video on that as well. And that has all the explosion diagrams, I believe. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Later.